They're also, I'm told, in this crypt, life-size replicas of, for instance, the David statue, the Pietà, and others. Is that correct?
Right. This mausoleum is really it's absolutely exquisite. It's so majestic, and it's all marble inside, and there are many levels to it. It's really a maze as you go from crypt to crypt. Very few people obviously have been inside, but we did talk to someone who has been in there. There's a very tight security. Many celebrities, big name celebrities, buried in there as well. So it's really, there's 20-foot archways, and there's of course these exact replicas of the Michelangelo's, some of Michelangelo's greatest pieces.
We're seeing
Here we're looking
the Jackson
at the
children.
kids there, as you can see. Yeah, there you see Prince Jackson getting out of the car, and there's Blanket coming out, and there's Paris.
So the three kids were the first out that we saw. This is a feed provided by the Jackson family that we don't have control over. So we're seeing these images as you are seeing them. Various members of the family. Those are actually dancers. That actually is a young man I interviewed who was one of the dancers in Michael Jackson's show. I've forgotten his name, but they're dressed in what appear to be West Point cadet outfits or variations thereof. But he's one of the dancers who that's obviously Janet Jackson being escorted to her seat.
There's Janet Jackson.
These were dancers selected by Michael Jackson and Kenny Ortega to be in Michael Jackson's London performances. There's Joe Jackson in his hat, walking with Michael Jackson's kids. And one of the perhaps other sisters, not sure who. Let's listen in. Jermaine Jackson, the other brothers of Michael Jackson, now taking their seats in the first row. Quincy Jones there on the left-hand side of your screen, I believe. Maybe not. No. No. Three children of Michael Jackson. Catherine Jackson sitting next to her husband, Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, who lives in Las Vegas. Catherine Jackson lives in Encino. Gotham Chopra, who's watching this along with us. Gotham, what are your thoughts as you see these members of the Jackson family, some of whom you know, some of whom...
Sure. Well, I think, it's a somber moment, certainly, and it's one of reflection, and it's nice. I mean, I think one of the things that's always surprising when you see things like this that are so big put on by